Good morning and hope you all have been well. In today's video, we are going to be continuing on with our Pokemon Rejuvenation Intense Mode No Items Let's Play, and this is part 38 of the Let's Play, just to let you guys know. So yeah, real quick though, I do have a few announcements for you guys, some good news and some bad news. Now, fair warning real quick, this rant slash talk, however you want to word it, is going to be about 10 to 15 minutes. I will try to make it as short, plain, and simple as I can, but knowing me, I'm gonna go on a long, stupid tangent on a few things, so yeah. If you wish to skip on ahead, that is perfectly fine. If I remember, I will have a timestamp in the comment section that you could just click and skip on ahead if I even remember to do that. But I do ask that you guys do please listen if you have any interest. So yeah, that's completely up to you. So let's get the bad news out of the way first. Pokemon Soulstone. If you are a viewer of that Let's Play, you may want to listen to this, so yeah. So let me just start from the beginning. I believe it was one day ago when I last made a recording of that video. I believe I saved off on some alleyway area within the sewers. I had to leave a little bit early because I had to go into town to do a few things. And when I got back home around the evening time, I loaded into the game and I got a very great pop-up that pretty much said incompatible Marshall file error. Now, at first I was like, piss, what is this? So I just closed out of the game, I relaunch it just to see if it'll go away, and unfortunately, it does not go away. So I exit out of that file thing or the pop-up, the game loads, but then after that, 5 more pop-ups happen pretty much in a row when you click X on the pop-up, and then the game text pretty much says, your game file is pretty much corrupted. Would you like to start the game all the way over? Pretty much is what it said. So far, I've clicked no on restarting because I want to try finding a solution, but my biggest worry is that there is no solution. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because I actually had the same issue happen with Pokemon Reborn about 2 weeks ago, which is very unfortunate that it pretty much happened back to back. I was not expecting that to happen for Soulstone, but I guess I just got unlucky again. And yeah, so Pokemon Reborn, same thing. I was playing through the game. I saved right after the scene where I gave, I believe her name is Anna. Is it Noelle and Anna? I'm pretty sure it's Anna is her name. When I gave her the medicine, she felt better, or well, technically she poured it on the doll. She felt better, and after that little cutscene, I saved in a room, left because I believe also that day I had to go into town to pick up a few things, came back home, and then to my surprise, the same pop-up happened with that one. Now, for that game, I searched for a few hours for a solution. The only thing I could find was somebody trying to help somebody else with the issue, and unfortunately, the only solution they can come up with was deleting the entire game file. Now, with Pokemon Reborn, I've tried loading into an old save file. I have deleted Reborn from my computer 3 times, and the pop-up still happened. After a few hours of just going back and forth trying different stuff, I ultimately had to pretty much delete that game file and all the save files for that game. And after I did that, the error was gone and I was able to play Reborn again. Now, thankfully, with that error, it didn't really seem to affect the other 4 game files I have of Pokemon Reborn. So it seems to only affect that game file in particular. Once you go to like your last save folder, you just have to delete all of the save files for that game in particular that's been corrupted, and you should be able to load into the game. It's still pretty unfortunate, but that was the only solution I could find. So yeah. So what that pretty much means is if I can't do the same thing with Soulstone, and if the same thing with Reborn happens with Soulstone, that means the only solution pretty much is to start all over, which really sucks. And by the way, if any of you guys know any articles or have had this issue and know how to fix it, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't know. It's just one of those things, like, I looked around, like, if it was a big issue, I feel like there would be a solution by some of the devs on the website, but I've just read a couple of things, and it seems the only solution from what I can tell is you pretty much have to start all over, and there's not a lot you can really do about it. So yeah. And of course, I don't really want to go to a dev and kind of bother them as well. And then maybe even here, there is no solution, you have to start all over, so I wasn't going to go that route as well. With the Reborn Let's Play, with my file of Reborn, so yeah. So, the future of Soulstone, let's get into that. I don't plan to discontinue Soulstone at all. I don't want to. If it was a game that I wasn't necessarily enjoying, I would have stopped like 10 episodes ago. I'm just one of those people that it's like, if I'm not hooked or into it in the first 2-3 episodes of me playing it, I'm just gonna pretty much say it's not the game for me. I appreciate it, but sorry for the pause there, but like, I appreciate the suggestion on the game, but it's just not for me. Sorry. But with this game, I was honestly really enjoying it, and I really like the story, and I do want to continue it. So yeah, what this pretty much means is, if let me just, I feel like I'm going off topic now. Let me just start with this. If I can find a solution, Soulstone will be back up and running as soon as I get it fixed, and we'll continue on. But if there is no solution, here's what's going to happen. I will start all over with Pokemon Soulstone and get all the way back up to the point that we were at. It will take a while before you see Soulstone, because again, we were somewhat far within the game. I would guess about 30-40% within the game, and as I've said before, I've been pretty busy with a lot of like life stuff as well, so it will take a little bit before I can catch up to that point again if I can't fix it. But for the time being, I do have a few Let's Play ideas to kind of replace Soulstone for the time being. So the first game that I found on, I think, Relic Castle, I think is the website. I think that's also where I got Soulstone as well. Maybe not, I don't remember. But I found a game called Pokemon Apathy. It seems to be a different style of Pokemon game, and it seems like a really short Pokemon game, like maybe 6 to 12 episodes. So that's just a guess on that. It seems pretty interesting. I want to try it out. It looks cool to me. So I might try that out. And the second Let's Play I'm thinking about getting into, if I can't get Soulstone to work in the next few days, is Pokemon Desolation. As you guys know, I am a big fan of Desolation. I brought it up a few times on a few Let's Play videos if you watched those, and that was definitely one of the Let's Plays I wanted to get into. I would say Desolation isn't necessarily a short game by any means, but I don't think, since it's not completed yet, I don't think it's as long as Soulstone, so I'm perfectly fine with starting our Desolation Let's Play if I can't get that figured out. So yeah, I think the first Let's Play though is probably going to be Apathy, and then Desolation. We'll just have to see what I decide. But I'm not going to get into like a long game because, as I said before, I'm not trying to do 3 super long Let's Plays, you know, at the same time pretty much. So yeah, I want to do something a little bit more shorter, simple, as I got Amori going on, which is already a pretty long game, and Rejuvenation Intense Mode, which is also a really long game and very challenging and pretty much breaks my soul and mind every time I get into a battle. So yeah. I guess with that out of the way though, and sorry for the pause there, with that out of the way, let me just summarize everything. I don't know what I did with Soulstone. Oh, and actually real quick, this is going to be me going on a tangent real quick. Let me just say this real quick. With Reborn, I was using the sandbox mode, by the way, and at first I thought, okay, since I was using sandbox for that game, that may have been why I had that issue. But since I had it with Pokemon Soulstone, I don't know if it was because of the sandbox mode then, because of course with Soulstone I didn't use any cheats, so I just think with both games I just got really unlucky. Maybe it's the area that I saved in, I honestly don't know. So yeah, and by the way, real quick, with the whole sandbox mode, I'm still not really a big fan of using them, but with that gameplay, I've played and beaten Reborn 5 times like legit before. So to me, just using the sandbox mode is more so just a luxury. And the only reason I used it is for leveling, abilities, and natures. And technically money because I have to buy the rare candies, the ability capsules, and stuff like that. So I guess 4 things money. But like that was just for those stuff. Everything else I did legit. I just wanted to get the abilities, the natures, and the levels more quickly than searching for hours for the right, abilities, natures, etc., etc. So yeah, honestly, I don't know why I got that issue. I really don't know. And maybe with Reborn, the sandbox mode did it for that, or sandbox mode is maybe why it caused that error. Maybe because I know debug modes, god modes, stuff like that can cause errors sometimes, but it's just kind of like I didn't use anything like that for Soulstone, so it's like I don't know why me, but I guess I just got pretty unlucky again with that. So yeah, all right. Anyways, let's summarize it now real quick. All right, to summarize that real quick, Soulstone doesn't want to work. If you have any solution or have had dealt with this before and found a solution, I am all ears and would greatly appreciate it, but most likely I'm not expecting any good news out of it. I'm going to safely assume that I'm going to have to start all over, but I will do what I can and try to do some more research on it. And by the way, with research, the only thing I found was for Reborn and like some Insurgent stuff. I couldn't find anything for Soulstone with this issue, so yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it on Soulstone. I'll try what I can, but if not, I will start all over, and pretty much you will see Soulstone back up and running when it's back up and running. It will take a little while because again I have a lot of life stuff going on, and it's not like I can literally just sit down and just speed run the game in like one night. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm not gonna rush it, but I do want to make quite a bit of progress with that game if I have to start all over, because I would like to start that as soon as I can. But again, I'm not gonna go like super rush mode or anything like that with that. So yeah, pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. And let's go on to the good news now. Alright, good news. Pokemon Reborn. Great news. Wonderful news. So we finally got an update on episode 19, or version 19, however you want to word it, that they plan to possibly, again, possibly have it out sometime spring of 2022. I am extremely excited about that because I've said it a million times, so let me say it a million and one more. I love Reborn. It's my favorite fan-made game of all time, and I'm stupid excited for it to be completed. Very excited. Now, I've talked about a few Let's Play ideas for Reborn, and I pretty much found a solution on how I want to go about that Let's Play. So, I have decided that I'm going to do 2 Let's Plays of Pokemon Reborn. The first Let's Play is going to be me starting from the end of version 18. Pretty much, I'm going to have a game file that everything is completed. I've gotten all the pseudo legends, I've gotten all of the side quests done, event Pokemon captured that I want to capture, some starters that I want to get. I want to get money, I want to get a ton of items, department store stickers. Pretty much, I want to be prepared for version 19. I'm going to have all of that done, and from then on, it's just new story stuff. The second Let's Play is going to be pretty much after I finish that Let's Play. Is going to be me starting from the very beginning of Reborn all the way to the very end of Reborn, and just seeing all of the changes, new stuff, and stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken, I've read that there isn't going to be a ton of changes, but there are going to be quite a few here and there throughout the game. Sorry. I might be right or wrong on that. I don't remember. I would have to reread a few things, but yeah. I guess with that out of the way, that's pretty much it on that. I guess you could leave a few suggestions on that, but I'm pretty much confirmed on me going through Reborn like that. And to be fair, sure, I could start Reborn now, but I do not want to be rushed like I was with Pokemon Rejuvenation. A few of you longtime viewers remember how tired and how dead I was at the very end of Pokemon Rejuvenation, version 12. There were a few nights that I started recording at like 9-10 and didn't stop until like 4 a.m. A few of you guys may remember some of those videos. I was just dead tired, but I was still persistent on catching up before version 13 arrived, and I think I made it at actually the exact same day that the Rejuvenation like announced and uploaded that it's pretty much completed and you can download it now. I think I got it done that day, so yeah. I don't want to be rushed like that again, so this makes it easier on me so I don't have to worry about that, so yeah. And plus, I have plenty of time to go through the one Reborn file since it's coming out in spring. Another worry that I had as well was that it was going to be released sometime during winter. Thankfully, it still seems that they have a lot of stuff that needs to be done, so this makes it a lot easier on me so I don't feel rushed on that as well, so yeah. Alright. Oh god, we're almost 18 minutes in. I'm sorry, but those are the two announcements. If you, I guess if you have any solutions again for this Soulstone thing, I would greatly appreciate it. And hopefully some of you guys are excited about Reborn and all that being released soon-ish, like I am, so yeah. Also, real quick, on Let's Plays, I know I brought this up beforehand, I need to look back on a few videos on some suggestions. I forgot what video it was before, I'll just have to scroll through a lot of the old ones if I brought it up. If you do have future Pokemon game suggestions, I would greatly appreciate it. So far, what I have written down in my notebook was Pokemon Apathy, Desolation, Reborn, Imprene, and Pokemon Alabaster. I believe another viewer brought up that game as well. I will check that out soon as well, so yeah. Okay, one more thing. I do appreciate suggestions, but real quick, 2 Pokemon games that I will not play. Pokemon Full Moon and most likely Pokemon Apex. Those are the 2 games that I just don't think I'm going to get back into. Pokemon Full Moon, just gonna be honest, I just didn't really like the story. It made me very uncomfortable, and I don't know, it's just one of those things. Like, I remember I tried forcing myself to like it and forcing myself to play it, but at that point I was just like, stop. You don't like it, stop going further with it. And this was like years ago, by the way. It seemed interesting because it kind of had a style similar to Reborn and Rejuvenation, kinda, but the story was just, it honestly made me very uncomfortable. I just was not liking it. I wasn't vibing with it, so yeah, that's one I most definitely won't go back into. And Pokemon Apex, I might try it again, honestly, but I've tried it a few times And same thing, I tried forcing myself to like and play it, but like I got a little bit far, and at some point I just ended up deleting the game because I'm just like, I don't know, if you don't enjoy it, just don't play it, you know? Like don't force yourself to play it. Not that it's like a bad game, but it just wasn't for me. Who knows? I might try it again, but most definitely Full Moon is one I will not play, but Apex I might try getting back into, maybe. We'll just have to see what happens with that, but any other game suggestions I will definitely check out, so yeah. Alright, enough of me being stupid. I'm sorry, this was not meant to be 10 minutes. This was not meant to be 20 minutes. Let's start with the story. Um, so yeah. Also, I know I keep doing this. I'm not gonna do a super long video, probably 40-ish minutes, 35, 45 minutes. So yeah, I just kind of want a chill episode today because of the news with Soulstone. Yeah. All right. Sorry for the pause there. Let's continue on. Alright, it's time to open up this can of worms. Grand Dream City is in danger, everyone knows it, but it is a society and things must move on no matter what the circumstances. It's up to us to get to the bottom of this and save Grand Dream City from disaster. Before we head down that path, there's something I wanted to bring up. You want to know about Rune, right? I think you brought up this topic before. Yeah, that girl on the missing posters are all around the town. Yeah, I heard there's a bunch of missing people at the moment, but her poster is without a doubt the most common one. Rune is... Rune's my sister. She's your sister. Rune, she's my sister. Rune and I never knew our parents. We only had each other. She never let that fact stop her though. Rune always worked hard. Rune worked so hard that she became a teacher at Axis High University, but towards the end of the semester, she just disappeared. She showed no sign of leaving, she just did. Rune was beloved by all, she didn't have any enemies, which makes her disappearance even more bizarre. I don't know how many people we've approached at this point about Rune. Maybe they knew something we didn't. Perhaps Rune said something. I did not mean to skip that, sorry. But no one ever had an answer. We put up signs, commercials, podcasts, all were fruitless. Besides Hugh and myself, there was only one person who knew Rune personally. Flora. Flora. That can't be good. Exactly. She was the only one who could have had any important details about Rune's whereabouts, but she refused to do so from the beginning. I don't think we're going to get another shot at asking her either. Flora was arrested on Route 7 for being the leader of Bladestar, so I've heard. She was the last person I would have suspected. Maybe we'll get some info during her trial. Yes, I suppose you're right. Okay, I think we understand the situation with Rune now. Let's move on and talk about this phenomenon with people turning to stone. It started happening a few weeks back. The first victim was known as Axis High University student named Tania. When we first discovered she turned to stone, we didn't know what to make of it. The next week, someone else was hit, the dark-type gym leader Damien. But it didn't stop there. Soon it became a weekly occurrence until another gym leader was a hit. Talon, who was the flying type gym leader. He was the most recent victim. Well, where do we start? Are these people connected in any way? The only real connection is that some of them were gym leaders and students of Axis High University. However, the dark type gym leader Damien was not a student. Whoever's doing this threw us a curveball. I see, but that's all we really have at the moment, so we'll end our discussion here. This is all just so super weird. What could possibly be the motive? We don't know. All we could do is gather more information, gather more evidence and clues. Big oof. That's also something as well that hasn't really, I guess, kind of been answered with whatchamacallit, Lorna, or Nim, I guess you can call her. But there's still unknowns on like actually maybe I'm just forgetting something. Maybe it was answered, but like there's still, at least I don't think there's really a reason or an answer to like why she did that. Unless I'm just being forgetful, and if I am, just remind me if you wish to do so. That's kind of up to you. But anyways, this is very concerning. I feel like there's a lot of things we're going to have to uncover before we can finally untie the knot. That's pretty much what this game is. A giant tied up knot is pretty much what this is. Alright, let's take a nap. Venom said she was going out. I don't know where though. I guess we can leave then? Yeah. Hey Arrow, are you going out as well? Me? Don't know if you know this or not, but we have one more roommate here with us. She's been gone all day. Her name is Lavender. Oh, that's right. Let me get the friendship points real quick. Give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. Already got it pulled up, so we should be good. If you're not doing anything, you should come meet her. She's usually hangs around Amber Park, that's east from Grand Dream Station. I'll be there even if you decide not to show up. See you later, Rhoda. Alright, stay safe. And I guess we will follow him. Big bro moment. Let's see here. Oh, that's right. I also forgot to show you guys a few of the new Pokemon. Also, the only thing I didn't complete is the side quest because I kind of forgot. With the first one, you need to get the Nightmare Medallion anyways to complete that, so that was just kind of me being forgetful. And I have not done the other one yet. I kind of want to do the first one first, and then we'll do the other one. And that of course is me doing it on my own time. But real quick though, we have the Riolu from the front desk lady that's right here. I believe she appears during the daytime, and you need the password for Pokemon Where Love Lies in order to get that. So yeah, I got this guy, and I got 2 Wobbuffets, just like the one viewer suggested. One that's gonna be defensive, one specially defensive. So yeah. I kind of wish I could have found one that's a little more bulky, like this guy, but I ran around for quite a while, finally got these 2, so I'm not really gonna complain too much. Plus, when I get back to Gearin City, I might breed for a better one, so yeah. Here's our Grimmsnarl. Not the best, not the worst. I'm probably gonna go for a more bulky offensive one. So yeah. And the final one is Dugtrio. I don't know why. It took me forever to find at least a okay Ivy Nature one. I just could not find a good one for the life of me, but I'm just gonna run with this. But I might breed for a better one though. Just see if I can get any good luck with that. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue on with the story. Let's see, go on down here. No, sorry. Down here. And I'm pretty sure I battled everyone here, so this should all be done. Alright, sorry for the pause there. I also noticed they made this area a little bit different as well. Looks pretty neat here. Anyways, let's talk to Lavender. It's funny how this city works. People are blinded by its brightness. They don't see the grime that builds underneath. And to those who notice the grime, get swept beneath it. This is where I found him, laying soullessly on the ground, completely encased in stone. Who could have been responsible, I wonder? No matter what, I shall be the one to find out. Flareon, let go of it right now. This was supposed to be for Lavender. Oh dear, that sounded like Hugh. I hope he hasn't gotten himself into trouble again. Excuse me? I said that chicken sandwich was for Lavender, Flareon. Big oof. Hugh, what are you two doing? Lavender, I was bringing you lunch like I promised, but Flareon decided the meal belonged to it. Apologize to Lavender Flareon. It's okay, Flareon, I forgive you. Here, have some biscuits. It's kind of weird that the Flareon just kind of like ran through us, but it doesn't really matter. So, what are you up to, Lavender? Oh well, I was about to do something on my own, but this lovely person kept me company for a little while. Oh, that's Arrow. You don't know this yet, but we have company staying with us for a little while. Arrow is one of them. Is that so? Well then, Arrow, glad to have you. Like you here mentioned before, my name is Lavender. I am the psychic type leader. Now that that's done, I think I'm going to be on my way now. I have some errands to take care of before I head back home. Flareon is getting restless, and Flareon only gets this way when it can tell when someone is lying. You sure Flareon didn't consume a lie detector at some point? If there's anyone who can see through my lies, it's Flareon. Alright, well, I was heading to Talon's penthouse. Talon's penthouse? Why would you want to go there? I wanted to see if I could find anything of note there. I fear that Talon's situation is, well, my fault. I don't understand. Why is it your fault? I'll explain when we get there. Fair deal? Wait, does this mean you're letting me come with? What does it sound like? That's what I intended. Arrow will come too, right? Yeah, they definitely will join us. Well, alright. Would you like to travel with us, or would you like to do other things first? Yeah, I'll go with. Alright, let's get going. Okay, here we are. Talon owns the East Wing penthouse along with Riza Raider and the others. I've done some research and concluded that no one should be here during our little investigation. Using Alakazam's power, I'll heighten my senses just in case, but we should be fine. Should be fine? Yeah, as in things should work smoothly unless it doesn't. Okay, are we ready? Let's go for it. It's really dark in here. I don't do well in the darkness. It's like I said, no one's here at the moment. Maybe they turned off the lights to conserve energy. It doesn't matter. Let's just look for clues. Right, clues. Let's do this. Well, there's some good news. What's that? There aren't any perishable foods in the fridge at all. The food won't waste. Hugh, I suppose that's good news, but that's not what I wanted to hear. Right, sorry, Lavender. I'm just kind of seeing if they say anything different. I was hoping I'd find something on the dining table, a letter of some sort perhaps, a receipt, something. Right, I guess it's pretty much the same thing. That you just have to go in one of the 3 rooms. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Dear Talon, thank you for coming to our show last week. We are pleased to inform you that you've won a free date with me, Nancy. Please meet me in Amber Park at exactly midnight. Remember to be alone at this date. That this is a date solely between you and I. Don't be late. But I don't think there's anything. No. No, I don't think so. I don't think they would add anything new. Alright, let's talk to her. What's that? You found a suspicious letter. Which room was it in? Talon's room, huh? I thought that would be a little too obvious to check. Well, might as well see what that's about. Go look for other clues while I go investigate. I guess we just go follow them then? Yeah, let's just go follow them. It doesn't get any more obvious. This was a trap. Alright, let's go meet with Huey in here. I couldn't find anything in the top right room. In fact, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot to really look at here. Doesn't that come off a little weird to you? I feel like this place would be much messier if it was owned by a couple of school kids. Wait, you actually found something useful? Yeah, that's 1 point for us then, right? I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Hey, whoa, don't scare us like that. Sorry, but I had no choice. I couldn't risk walking over here. Huh? Why not? Someone's here. What? Someone's here? Lavender, I thought you said this should have gone well. Emphasis on should. I implied that it could go wrong, didn't I? I wasn't able to sense them with my mind until they got exceptionally close. I don't know how they managed to sneak up on me and my Pokemon, but they did. Well, what do we do? I could have Alakazam teleport us out, but I'd rather not do that. You two can leave if you like. I don't expect you to stay and risk anything. I'm not going anywhere. Are you nuts? I'm not going to let you stay here and get yourself into trouble you can't get out of. Hugh, you'd really stay for me? Of course I would. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. Let me just concentrate. I can view them remotely if I just concentrate, or if I can just concentrate, sorry. Huh? So this is the brat's place. That's what the boss told us. And this place is supposed to be empty, right? Yes, everyone who usually resides here is at Access High University due to finals weeks. So we should be in the clear to look around for clues. After we're done with that, we're going to head straight back to base. Got it? Got it. Let's just get this on over with. Looks like I'm not the only one who did their research. Huh? Other people are here to investigate. We should be good then, right? We could probably team up and look for clues together. No, not with these people. They're Blade Star grunts. Blade Star? What are they doing here? To find clues about talent or so, I assume? Well, what do? We can escape when they're in the other room. Let me check which room they're in now. Hey, check this out. What's that? Not exactly sure, but it looks really important. Let's take this back to the boss and see what she says about it. Alright, let's keep looking. What's also interesting is when they say, like, let's show this to the boss, like, Flora was arrested. Unless, maybe all of this is happening after the whole court thing kind of happened. That would probably make the most sense. I'm not sure, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. What's the matter? Slight dent in our plans. Looks like they found something really important next door. Well, that's too bad for us. We should just leave. No, I'm not leaving. I want what they found. Are you sure about this, Lavender? Look at it this way. Bladestar found something incredibly important. I don't know much about Bladestar myself, but I'd feel better if I had whatever they found. Who knows what they could do with such information? Sorry, but I refuse to take such a bold risk. But going after them is as bold as it gets. Perhaps it is. I guess I just contradicted myself then. Lavender. So here's the plan. Arrow, Alakazam has helped me examine the aura of you and your Pokemon. We have come to the conclusion that we had the highest probability of success if we team up. Let's combine our strength and put those Bladestar grunts out of service. You're gonna kill them? No, I'm not gonna kill them. I'm just gonna make sure they sleep for a while. Hopefully Alakazam's psychic won't hurt them too much. I see. Anyway, we have to act quickly. We don't have a lot of time. I think I'll just stay out of your way and wait till it's all over. All over, sorry. Huh? There's more of you brats running around. I thought this place was supposed to be empty. Don't worry, we're just as disappointed. We're here to take whatever you found for ourselves. What did you find anyways? Mind if I take a look? What? That's none of your business. How do you even know all of that anyways? Sorry, but questions aren't being accepted at this time. If you won't give us what you found, then we'll take it from you by force. Big oof. Alright. I guess we'll just pause here. Give me a second. Alright, so got through that. Alakazam Psychic. Nice job, Hugh. A few more hits like that and you'll gain some muscles in no time. What? But I already got muscle. I'm stacked, right? Alakazam, you are magnificent. Please return. Hey, don't ignore me. Here it is. What is it? Huh? This is just some brochure for a show being hosted at the Magnolia Theater. Are you kidding me? What was so important about some stupid brochure? Wait, I think I take all of that back. There might actually be something here we can use. Remember what Remember that red envelope you found in Talon's room? It mentioned a date with someone named Nancy. On this brochure it mentions a show hosted by the same Nancy and a special guest. So Talon received a letter from someone who hosts shows at the Magnolia Theater. Okay, well, what do we do with that information? Well, we could, Looks like this brochure comes with 5 free tickets. They're not charging people for watching the show. So this might sound like another bad idea. Maybe we should go and see what this whole show is about. Yeah, that's a terrible idea. It's not a good idea, but we're not going to get anywhere else doing nothing. If something terrible is happening at this show, then we have to see it for ourselves. If things go wrong, I could use my Pokemon to get us all out of there in one piece. Besides, I've always wanted to go to one of these kinds of events. Well, fine. I don't like it, but I'll go as well. Let's go then. Hold on. What are you doing? I'm calling the cops. We can't just leave these Bladestar grunts sitting here. They'll just wake up and tell their boss what happened. Wait, but won't we get arrested too? We're not exactly residents of this home. They would arrest us if we were caught. We don't have to make it known that we were here at all. We just have to lie and say that we saw Bladestar grunts heading to the right wing penthouse. I'm sure they'll take care of the rest. There, we should get going now. We don't want to be here when they show up. Yeah, let's get on out of here. So we actually learned quite a bit from that little investigation. Bit? Wait, what is that? I'm curious, what does that mean? A-L-B-E... Albert... I think that's how you pronounce it? Conjunction, although. So it's just another word for although. A little more involved than I would have preferred, but fruitful nonetheless. So we're heading to the Magnolia Theater now. That's correct, the Magnolia Theater is hosting another show soon. Where is the theater again? I believe it's in the shopping district, which is east from here. Just walk down the road and you'll be there in no time. Gotcha, let's go. I'm kind of debating if I just want to end the video off here or not. We're 43 minutes in. Let's get it out of the way. I'm fine with that. Let's do it. Alright, real quick, let me pull up the friendship thing. Because it saw something about this scene. Okay, so we're gonna want to click on you guys dating as +2 for the both of them. Arrow, you made it just in time. Looks like the show is about to start. You know, I don't think I've ever been here before. They usually do talk shows and things like that here. I can't imagine that'd be something you'd be interested in, Hugh. You'd enjoy it more if it was some over-the-top action movie, right? I probably read that wrong, sorry. Man, it's like you know me like a book. You're amazing, Lavender. Oops. Yeah, sorry, Arrow. Love you. It's fine. You guys dating. And I'm pretty sure that says +2, right? Because I didn't see the symbol. I mean, it says right there, you guys dating, +2. Saying it's fine is +1 for Lavender and Hugh, so... yeah, I'm gonna assume that's right. If I'm wrong, then I'll take the L for it. Anyways, dating, no, we're not. Yeah, we're just good friends. We should go. Okay. Please enjoy the show. You said they did stuff like talk shows here, right? Usually, but I don't think this is going to be your usual talk show. What gives you that impression? Nothing but a hunch. Not reliable, but let's just pay attention and make sure we don't miss a single thing. Attention guests, the show is about to begin. Please keep your Pokemon confined in their Pokeballs. Keep all electronic devices off or put them on silent. Thank you. Thank you. Remember, be attentive. Hello, hello, hello everyone. Thank you for coming. Yes, welcome everyone here. Thank you all for coming. Yes, what a beautiful crowd we have today. Just lovely. We will go about our normal business today, but first I want to introduce you all to a very special guest. Please come on out and say hello to our audience. Arrow. Wait, that's hello everyone, how's it going? Now, there's no need to be shy. Please forgive them everyone, this is their first time being on stage. Yeah, I'll get better at this, I hope. That aside, we would like to announce that the special event with last week's winner went flawlessly. Before we start today's show, no, I had that right. Before we start today's show, we'd like to announce the winner of this week, or for this week, sorry. Now let's get a good look at our audience today and see which lucky soul wins the raffle. Now let's look and look. Oh no. Now, Arrow. Less oh knowing and more Mom. Look at the audience in the front row. But they're not supposed to be here. What do we do? I'm very sorry everyone, but the show is being cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances. What? I skipped work for this. You can't do this, we spent so much on these tickets. Yes, I'm so very sorry, but we must end the show a little early tonight. Please remember that tickets are non-refundable. Thank you and have a nice night. Honestly, these two characters... What's the right way to put it? I really like these characters, they're really fun. But to me, they're like the curveball in the game. Because I don't know how these guys fit into the story at all. I don't know if there are other gods similar to like Spacia and Tempa, Spacia, like those guys. I don't know if they're with Madam X. I'm gonna safely assume they're not with Madam X. I think they're more towards Spacia and Tempa and all that. I might be wrong. Maybe they work for Her Majesty, which I guess Spacia and Tempa do the same thing. I don't know, because like not a lot is really said about these guys, so I don't know. These are people that like I've always been confused on how they fit into the story and like where they stand and all that. Like I just never really got far with these guys. Anyways, that was way too close, but that's where the fun comes in, right? No, Cosmia, I don't want to do this anymore. Why are we doing this? How many times do I have to tell you not to call me Cosmia when I'm in a disguise? But fine, if you're so inclined to, I can at least show my true colors. Why don't you show yours too? Oh, that's right, you can't. You're stuck like that, so shut your mouth. God, you're so annoying, Comet. Such an annoying brother you are, didn't you hear me? I heard you loud and clear. Brainless, completely brainless. Whatever, our time here is up. We can't keep pretending to be some dead person in a mutopath anymore. I think that's how you pronounce that. We'll just get our butts caught. Not cool. What am I going to do? Just change. But you just reminded me that I couldn't. You know it's not that easy, Cosmia. You know it's not that easy, Cosmia. I don't care if it's easy or not. Choose another look or I'll kick your butt. Simple. After you do that, we can proceed to step 2 with our plan, remember? Just endure my annoying attitude for just a little while longer and we're out of the danger zone, kid. Out of the danger zone. Like, unless maybe some of you guys may have some theories on this, it's just you're not really given a lot with these guys. And even with version 13, I think Cosmia pops up once or twice. Once with the whole Mosley scene at the one route, the second route with Ren, Venom, and Malia. That's her name. Sorry. Because what is it? I'm gonna guess Comet and Cosmia were impersonating the mother and Mosley because they were locked up in that one room, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, it's still kind of unknown though about all of that. Not sure. If you're tempted to, you could even leave me forever, but we all know how dependent you are. Alright, let's leave. No need to stick around here anyways. So anyone want to talk about what just happened? There was another arrow on that stage, but why? Arrow, do you know anything about this? I didn't think so. Just don't look at me like that. I was just asking. This didn't go piss. This didn't go so well. We didn't even get to see the whole show. They saw Arrow and ditched the entire thing. That doesn't say sorry. Maybe the fact that they ditched is important. Yeah, it is suspicious, very suspicious. We should go find the others and tell them about this. Rhoda told me she was thinking about talking to the group to meet, taking the group to Mika's cafe. She's most likely there with the rest. Perfect, let's make our way there now. Stop right there. What have you three done? Oof, sorry for the pause there. What are you talking about? The show ended abruptly the moment Nancy saw you three. By her reaction, it's obvious that you three clearly interrupted her in some way, and by the looks of it, the culprit is clear. You there, the shabby looking one behind Hugh. You know my name. Be quiet, you will not speak unless spoken to. You clearly look like Nancy's child Arrow, but you were in the audience and not the stage. Why are there two of you? Who are you to talk to us in such a manner anyways? We're not obligated to answer any of your questions. My name is Thomas Blakery. You will remember that name. Thomas Blakery, aren't you the next heir to the Blakery Foundation? No, I am not. That title goes to my stepsister, Saki Blakery. Aren't you older than Saki? Why aren't you the heir of the Blakery Company? That's beside the point. For once, this conversation isn't about how great I am. You would do well to learn your place. I missed what that said, sorry. Hey, who the hell do you think you are? I told you who I was already. I told you you would remember my name. Well, I don't care. Don't you dare talk to Lavender that way. What are you going to do? You're just some poor boy who couldn't afford to stand on the same sidewalk as me. Why don't you do something useful for once in your life? Let's start with you throwing yourself over a bridge. Who knows? Maybe after you're gone, Rune may come out of hiding. Then she'd kill herself after knowing she failed to do anything significant with her life, with her worthless. How dare you defile my face? How dare you disrespect Rune? Be glad that I'm feeling merciful. My Alakazam would not have acted as such. Don't you threaten me, creature. You will pay for this, Lavender. Hugh, are you alright? Am I alright? Are you alright? You just slapped Thomas Blakery, one of the most powerful people in Grand Dream City. I did, didn't I? Oh well, I suppose I'll pay for that one later. No, you won't. Next time I'll protect you. Don't be silly, Hugh. I don't need anyone's protection. Besides, I would have never done something so rash without you here. You gave me strength. Let's head on over to Mika's cafe. That's where you said Rhoda and the other guests may be at the moment, right? Yeah. There's no need to run, Lavender. You'll trip and hurt yourself. Big oof on all of that. But I guess with that, let's head on over to the cafe. I'm not going to do that tonight, but we're just going to save in front of the building. and just end the video off there. Alright, let's save here, and that's pretty much going to be it. So yeah, again, sorry again at the very beginning for ranting a little longer than I wanted to, but pretty good and unfortunate news overall, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'll just end it here. Thanks so much for watching, love you all, and I will see you all in the next video. Good morning.